Alright guys, what is up? So it's early in the morning here, and it is the day before STLology. I am getting ready to rebuild the team, and I wanted you guys to take a look at this, and I'm also going to show you how I recone it. So anyway, first thing that I did is I cut out the old cone. I took a grinding wheel from Harbor Freight, it's like $40, with a 40 grit sanding wheel. And I ground down the surround surface, and then I ground down the surface of the spider pack. Not just that, but I pulled out the push terminals. That being said, let's take a look at this recone. So this is a custom recone from Directronix. Resilient Sounds Team 18 drop-in. For my application, since I'm running way more power, I did ask for 10 spider layers and they gave it to me because I've been reaching power limits here pretty quick with 8 wired at 0.3 on the Crossfire. As you can see, it's got a huge surround. The coil itself is a precision Econoline coil. Really thick, really nice. It's a dual 0.6. Then as you can see, that spider pack is huge. Anyway, this is very heavy. This thing seriously weighs like 3 pounds or more. I'm also getting a bigger dust cap. I sanded down the contact surface of it. That's going to go up against the cone. Because this is oversized, there's going to be a lot more air pressure on it than a smaller dust cap, especially with how hard I'm going to be pushing this thing. So sanding this is almost a must because it'll have a tendency to detach and blow off otherwise. I'll go ahead and make a little video showing you guys how I get this thing thrown together. Alright, so basically, like I said, clean this off, make sure the inside of this is cleaned out, especially if you've unwound the coil like I did in the last video. Basically, you want to use sheets of paper. What you will typically do is add one sheet at a time until you have it just snug in there, just enough to slide down over the sheets of paper. One of the things you want to make sure of is to have your tensile leads to where the terminals go. And I already know the amount of paper this takes. This is 8 sheets of paper. So basically what I'm going to do is glue down the spider first and activate it as I go around. I'm going to run CA all the way around this. And I'm going to push this over this paper spacer, make sure that my tensile leads here are over these terminals. And then I'll glue that down, I'll go around it, spray it with activator. I'm going to put more CA over the top of the spider, spray that with activator, and then I'll glue down the surround, do the same thing, and then I'll do the dust cap. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse through some of this so it isn't so painstaking to watch. Also, I want to say that I'm going to be using the Directronix glue kit. It comes with your CA glue. You use this with the activator for the spider. Here's the activator itself. Here is the rubberized surround glue. It also comes with instructions. I'm going to go ahead and snip these bottles open and start gluing this thing together. Alright guys, she's pretty much done. Now, as I said earlier, I put glue underneath the spider all the way around, and then I put glue over the top and activated it When I glued this around, I used the rubberized glue that came in the kit from Directronix, and then all I did was throw this gasket on. It's just a sundown gasket. It fits this TI basket well. And then I used the same rubberized glue for this dust cap, and as I said, I sanded the contact surface where it touches the cone before doing that. Now, generally you want to set a weight on top of this dust cap, and I don't have one, but I do have a full jar of peanut butter. It's got kind of a concave bottom. I'm just going to set it on there, give it a little push. Anyway, yeah, all I have to do is take these terminals and put them back on. There's a piece of plastic on top of the metal of the basket, and then there's one on the terminal itself. And what this does is it keeps these terminals from shorting out on the basket itself. But anyway, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments, and I can give you a detailed answer to the best of my ability to help you out with your recones or whatever. I'm also going to provide links down in the description for the DTX glue kit, as well as how to get a hold of them for one of these recones. But anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you at STLology tomorrow, September 17th. Peace.